God lets you know today, I'm a similar God who made everything. I'm a similar God who made a guarantee to Abraham and kept it. I'm the very God who separated the waters of the Red Ocean for the Israelites. That I am a similar God who quickly addressed Elijah when he supplicated in. I'm a similar God who addressed Anna when he heard her cry. I'm a similar God who safeguarded Daniel from the place of extreme peril by sending my heavenly messenger. Regardless of whether day transforms into night or night transforms into day, I won't ever change. I will accompany you and stay in you. I will favor you and make you a gift to others. That I will accompany you and keep the commitments. I will accompany you and answer all requests at the appropriate time. I will accompany you and shield you from all damage. At the point when it appears as though there is no chance to get out, I will be with you and open new entryways that nobody can close. I will be with you and give you new expectation. Nothing in your life occurs by some coincidence. Everything occurs as I say. Just take my for it. I won't ever leave you. I will continuously accompany you. God, I love you. See you today. In a specific circumstance, you will see through a dream what the end will be like. Or on the other hand, in a specific circumstance, by making you a commitment, I will let you know that like will be the end. At times when you are going through this present circumstance, you may not feel the finish of the circumstances you found in the vision or commitment. Circumstances can confound you, or you could be stressed. Try not to lose confidence right now. Simply educate me. At the point when you see a dream or get a commitment, it doesn't mean it will materialize right away. It will happen when everything looks good. Since I understand you better than you worry don't as well. With flawless timing I will give you what I showed you through a dream or what I guaranteed. So you never lose it in your life. I'm setting you up for that. What you need to do currently is trust in me. God addresses you today. From the day you were brought into the world until the present time, consistently has been another gift. Consistently you suffocate in the profound expanse of my elegance. I have given you what you petitioned God for, and furthermore what you didn't appeal to God for. Here and there I didn't answer supplications, yet rather gave you more than that you requested and favored. At the point when you were separated from everyone else, I held you near my heart. When you were concerned, I was with you. At the point when you felt like you had lost everything, I gave you new expectation. There is by all accounts absolutely not a chance I have arranged another way for you. Through your torment, your misery and your deferrals, I have framed you. Recollect that nothing will occur in your life aside from what I say. Try not to stress over what's happening on the planet. What's going on isn't anything other than whatever was planned ahead of time for a particular reason. God is trying to you to this. You might believe I'm actually composing your story. Be that as it may, you ought to know this. Before I made you, I composed your story in. At the point when you ought to be conceived, who ought to be your mom and father, who you ought to call sibling or sister, who you ought to be companions with, what ought to occur, when it ought to work out, why it worked out, similar to you reach and live. You reach and study me, how and when you will keep your confidence in me, that when you cry, when you snicker, when you ask, what you will petition God for, when and how I will answer your requests. Who ought to be your significant other or spouse, the number of kids you that ought to have, what you ought to expect, how long you ought to sit tight for it. At what age would it be advisable for you to kick the bucket? Nothing occurs in your life aside from what I say. Along these lines, simply sit back and relax. Everything has proactively occurred, as per my arrangement. All that happens now additionally relates to my arrangement. All that happens will occur as per my arrangement. You should simply believe me. God is addressing you today. At the point when you are debilitated, you generally ask me for what valid reason I experience the ill effects of this ailment and how about you treat me. Here and there you might recuperate rapidly, or it might take more time for you to mend, or maybe not. Yet, you know that I truly do nothing that isn't great for you. I have an arrangement, and in this manner I likewise have an objective, that when you are debilitated, recall how frequently you ask me for recuperating and how much your confidence has developed thus. Simply consider how frequently individuals around you go to me for recuperating and the amount they have faith in me when you are wiped out. So for what reason mightn't you at any point accept that your ailment is my arrangement to bring you and individuals around me closer and reinforce your confidence in me? Worry don't as well. Everything is occurring as indicated by my arrangement.